So imagine this, you're alone in a remote site surrounded by forest. It's clear that your main objective is survive. Of course, to survive in this situation, you need two simple things, water and food. Or let's say you are lucky enough to prepare yourself to collect water from the stream. You're lucky enough to hunt down some fishes along the way. You started a fire so you can cook the water, the food, just to make sure that you don't consume something dirty and upset your stomach. You don't want that. Then here comes the problem. How can you come up with a control system so you can ensure that the fire is strong enough that the desired temperature is reached? Let's just say you're lucky enough to have a thermometer from the airdrop just now. For this control system, you will be acting as the controller who will make the necessary changes to the system to achieve the desired output. Okay, first let's see how you start a fire. So you add in the fuel from the dry woods and leaves you collected. You also provided some aeration to let the oxygen to do the work, and you waited for some time for the temperature to increase. Notice the summing junction here. This means that the output is the sum of these transfer functions. Which here, the sum of this transfer function is aeration plus fuel plus time. The combinations of these transfer functions provide the necessary energy to be transferred into another form later. With all this combined, you can use the fire you started to cook your food or water with heat. This is because the energy from those transfer functions combination is converted into heat energy. This heat energy is used to heat the food or water. Also, let's not forget there will be external disturbance that could affect the fire as well. These disturbances can be caused by a lot of factors such as wind, humidity, and more. That can cause the loss of heat energy. Notice the summing junction here. The negative and positive signs give a different meaning here than the last one. This summing junction indicates that the total energy is the heat energy converted subtracted by the loss of energy due to the disturbance. The result of this is the total heat used to heat up the food or water. And there you have it, you successfully increased the temperature to heat your food. But how do you know it? This is where the thermometer is put into use, to complete a feedback control system. The temperature of the output, which here means the temperature of your food that you're heating, is measured with the thermometer. The result is compared with the desired temperature that you wish to obtain for the food or water. Notice the summing junction here. The end product is the difference between the desired temperature and the measured temperature. This result will then be read by you, the controller, so you can repeat the cycle. Here, the control system is complete. Let's say the boiling temperature of water is 100 degrees Celsius and you wish to boil it so you can consume clean water. The process of adding more fuel, aeration, waiting, heating, and measuring the temperature will be repeated until the output reaches the desired temperature. You then start to heat up the water you just collected with the fire you started. Using the thermometer, you notice that the temperature is too low, let's say about 50 degrees Celsius. Comparing with the desired temperature, 100 degrees Celsius, the difference is about another 50 degrees Celsius. That's too large of a difference. So you repeat the process. You add in more dry twigs and leaves and provide more aeration and wait a little bit more for the fire to heat it. The temperature is increased, but it's still not enough. So you repeat the process. You add in more dry twigs, aeration, and wait. Finally, you got a measurement of 100 degrees Celsius. The difference between the desired temperature and the measured temperature is now 0. The control system is said to have completed its purpose. You can now drink the clean water. Till then, you can have safe food and water to consume and help you survive for at least a week.